In the front end page, here we are displaying the details. To create this page, what we did, we created fields, we created record, page, component. All these objects we used. Then we will go one by one. What is the field here? Field is nothing. Field is representing column in database. In database concepts, we can call it as table and columns. In PeopleSoft Application Designer, we can call those records and fields. Only the terminology is different, but functionality is pretty common. Then, here, coming to the field, shall we discuss more about I think, and
Yes.
No need to discuss all these things.
Yeah, no need.
Okay. Then, do you know about the translate field?
Yes.
How we will create the translate fields? Okay, let us imagine I would like to create a gender field here. Gender field should display male,
Okay.
female, and unknown values. Just tell me how you would create a translate field.
From the field, there's an option for translate.
How it will show us the translates? Is there any special field type required, any restrictions or any attributes required?
I don't know about restrictions.
Any special characters required for that? Shall I enter translate for employee ID?
No.
Why? Why? Because translate field should carry some properties. Field type must and should be character and the length of the field less than or equal to 4. Must. Before discussing this, as a developer, you created the project and you created some of the fields, record pages, blah blah, you created it. Then you left the project. I came as a new developer into the project. I would like to know, okay, by looking at this naming convention, I can confirm one thing, okay, all these are the custom objects. I would like to know for what purpose you created this field. What purpose you created this field. What purpose you created this record. Where can I find all those details?
From the
exactly, you're absolutely right. Here, right?
Yes.
Then, translate value is also the same. It's a property of a field. But the field must and should satisfy these two criteria. What are those? Field type must and should be character and the length less than or equal to 4. We will see now. I am creating a field here. Let us imagine gender field is displaying in the front end. Values are male, female, unknown. I will decide M for male, F for female, U for unknown. That means one character is enough to identify the gender. Let's say gender. We are done. We created the translate field with gender field length is 1, where we can give the values.
From properties?
Absolutely right. Now you are able to see the translate values tab. But if you open the employee ID, there is no translate values tab. Why? Because this field is not satisfied this criteria. It's a character, but it's not less than or equal to 4. It's more than 4. Then open the translate value properties here, add it. Very simple. M, field value is M, male, and one more field value I am adding, female. Let's say, okay, two values are enough for me. Now, add this field to record and we are going to display. Just add this field, gender field, to this record. Okay? Now, check the structure of the record in the backend. Gender field added to the record or not?
Not yet. We need to build.
Wow. We need to
build the record.
Why? We already built it, right? Earlier?
Yes, we added new one.
Then, what type of build I have to select here?
Alter.
And if I am selecting create, what will happen?
Depends on the setting if it will delete the existing data.
Exactly. That was the reason. If the table was already created, we won't choose the create table again. Why? Because creating the table instance, it will clear the data in the device. Every time, better to choose the alter and execute and build script. You know the concept, right? What is build script file? What is execution script?
Yes.
Now build it. Now you are able to see the data in the field in the backend. Now open the page, just drag and drop your gender. You will see the drop down here. Now go to the front end, try to access it, male or female. As of now, it's not meaningful. MF, what was this? Double click the gender field on the page. XLAT short we are using as of now. XLAT is nothing, translate, long. Now you will see it. Male or female. If I am selecting female, what the database value? Value will be F. Are you clear or any doubt?
Yes, sir, very clear.
Then, just, okay, we are the developers. We developed this project. As a user, somebody, okay, Karthik is asking us, I would like to add one more value in the gender. You are adding just male and female. I would like to add one more value, unknown or transgender. Then, to fulfill this requirement, a developer is needed, right? To open the app designer, to correct the field, open the field properties, add, right?
Yes.
Because users don't know about this. But I'm asking, is there any privilege given to the user to add the value from the front end?
Yes.
Where?
From people tools, translate values.
People tools. Where is it?
Utilities.
Exactly.
Admin. Administration.
Absolutely.
Translate
Translate.
values.
You are absolutely right. Yes. We have to give our field name. Okay. If I'm adding here one value here, let's say it's unknown, something like this. U for unknown, I'm giving like this. The value what we added here, it will directly replicate on our page or not?
Yes, it will.
Yes. It will replicate in the backend or not?
Yes, it will.
Absolutely right. Why? Because everything should be in sync. Once you close and open it, then you will see. Everything should be in sync. Right?
Yes.
Done. every page. Okay, let's say today you added one employee. Tomorrow you are adding one more employee and you are selecting male. And third employee you are selecting unknown. Like that you are selecting. If you are checking with your database, you are able to see gender information with respect to the employee. But I am wondering, whenever I am adding my translates, in which space all these values are storing? If I am adding one more translate, gender, where all these values are storing first of all? Any idea?
No, sir.
Those table, the particular table is PS XLAT item. Right? PS
Yes.
XLAT item. If you query this table in the front end, sorry, in the back end, so let's start from where field name equal to CHE underscore gender. Here you can check the details. PS XLAT item. Now we completed the field discussion. Whenever we are coming to the discussion about the record, I would like to discuss with you first database structure available in the PeopleSoft. Three types of tables are available. System catalog tables, people tools tables, application data tables. Do you know any idea about system catalog tables? Did you hear anything about it?
No, sir.
Ignore it. Why? Because it's not our part. Those tables are holding the syntax S5. All these tables handled by DBS. It's not our task. Coming to next one, people tools tables. What are the people tools tables? Any idea?
Starting with PS.
This table is also starting with PS.
Without underscore, like PSOPRDEPN.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And any other exact people tool table. PSOPR definition we can access from the front end, right? Like if you are creating one operator ID, it will update the OPR definition table, right?
Yes.
Let us say one thing. You are having one table here with the name CHE underscore EMP underscore TBR. If I am storing one more record, let's say I am creating one more record, I'm trying to save my record with the same name. What it will throw us? What error it will throw for us?
Record is already existing.
Where it's identifying. How system is identifying in people tools tables.
PS rec def n.
Absolutely, you're on the track now. So start from PS rec definition, where record name equal to CHE-EMP-TBL. Observe carefully, it's showing us field count is 4, yes? My record field count is 4. Just try to look at this data. Are we updating this data? No. Are we inserting the data into this? No. Can we delete the data from this table? No. What we can do with the people tools table? Just we can query that. Just we can check the data. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
This is the people tool table defined for the records. Are there any people tool tables defined for other objects? Absolutely, yes. PS DB field is for field. PS panel definition. PS panel group definition. Page panel definition is for the pages. PA group definition is for components. Why panel and panel group? Earlier, very early versions of the PeopleSoft, in very earlier version of PeopleSoft, page used to call as panel, component used to be called as panel group. But still, they are maintaining the same in the database. Panel definition and panel group. So many people do tables out there. So many. Even I don't know all of those. If you are asking me how can I know all this? Within the practice itself. Whenever you are getting a chance to query this table, then only you came to know, okay, the table tools table is available. The last and final table structure available in there is application data table. This is application data table. So many application data tables are there. What is the difference between people tools table and application data table? What type of data people tools table holding? What type of data? Metadata. What is meant by metadata? What is metadata? Sorry.
No idea, sir.
The data which won't changes on a regular basis. And we are not the right persons to change the data. We are not the right persons to update the data. We are not the right persons to modify the data. Data driven by the system. But here, in application data tables, we are creating the data, right? For this table, we are creating the data. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We can play with this data. We can change the data, we can delete the data, we can add the data, anything. Even in the back end, we can insert the data into this data. That means application data tables are holding the data which can be used in regular transactions. People tools tables are holding the data which are not used in our regular transactions. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
And as a developer, I think you have an idea about record types. Or anything
Yes, sir.
you would like to know from my end.
I know the record type, sir. I've been using SQL table, SQL view, derive, temporary. That's all.
Nobody will use more than that. Here, sub-record. One more record is sub-record. But you know the theoretical part of what is SQL table, what is SQL view, what is dependency, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then we will do one practice, like we will use each record type in our practice.
Okay.
Then you will have better understanding. Fine. The next question, let's say, in this table, I would like to apply some property. Like, as of now, we have not defined any keys for my record. I would like to give my employee as a key. Where can I do that?
From the record, sir.
Record. Okay, I open the record. Next.
From the key, the one with key icon,
Okay.
and then double click the employee ID field. From the record field properties, select key.
Okay. Do you know the concept of key in database?
Yes, sir. It
Importance
must
of
be.
key. What is the importance of key in database?
It holds unique values.
That's it. You are absolutely right. Then, what is the concept of search key in database?
That will be for finding existing value.
Absolutely.
You can enter, you can
We can
verify.
search the data with the help of search key, right?
Yes.
Then I am selecting search key. What is the concept of list box searching?
It display the description.
Search results. It will display the search results for us.
Yes, search result.
Then I change the key property in the field in the record. Let's say I added a new key to this record. Shall I go and use the front end, or shall I need to build the table? Is there any need to build the table?
Yes, we need to build because we did some change.
Is there any such mandatory, like you have to build the record even you are changing the key?
Whenever there's a change in the structure, table structure.
But here we have not changed any table structure. I have not removed any field. I have not added any field here.
Properties. We change the properties.
It's just a property, right? It's a record field property. Your expectation is absolutely right. Key is the database property. Right?
Yes, sir.
Because key must and should be unique keys, right?
Yes.
Now, how the create statement built with the alter, like create unique index. On what employed?
Okay.
Now, go and check in the front end. A search page came into the picture. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, how the search page appeared? On what basis? We define only key and search key. On what basis the search page is appearing? As an employee, you are saying, if I am asking, I don't want to display this joining date label, I would like to change something in the label. Yeah, we can do it, right?
Yes.
In the same way, I don't want to see this advanced search. I would like to change something in this label, something like advanced, something like that. I would like to change this label. Is it possible?
I have no idea, sir.
It's not possible. Answer them if anybody is asking in interviews. Search page is not a page. I have a proof for that. How? This is your page, right? If you
Yes,
click on Control J, it will give you the page name. But go to the search page. Control J. Everybody calls it's a search page. Yes, I will also call the same. It's a search page, but it's not a physical page. It's a property appearing because we selected search key. That means we enabled the search for this component. Because of the reason search is appearing in front of us. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Can we add one more employee now, like employee number 2, test 2, joining date of, let's say, 27. Now, if I click on search, the results, what all the results are displaying in front of us. This is the list box item. In the search, list box item. As of now, we are searching the component with the help of employee. Now I'm saying, employee ID, I forgot. I would like to search my component with the help of employee name. What can I do?
We can set as alternate search key.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. List box item, fine. Now, what is the difference between a search key and alternate search key? Now if
I
you
don't.
click no set, both will display. Whenever I am selecting the search key, what are all the properties I selected? Whenever I am selecting the alternate search key, what are all the options I selected? Alternate search key is not a unique, right? It's not a unique.
Yes.
Might be duplicate. Number of cherries will be there in the organization, number of blankets will be there in the organization. But
Yes, sir.
every Venkat will have one employee. That means, if anybody is asking what is the difference between alternate search key and search key is a key. If you would like to make a field a search key, it won't be available until you select the key. That means, if you would like to select a field as a search key, it must should be a key in the database. But alternate search key, no need to be a key. It's not a mandatory. Duplicates may populate, like test. If you would search name with the help of test, we got two results, test 1, test 2. May we have one more employee with the same name, test 2. Now you have two employees with the same name, right?
Yes, sir.
Test 2. Now you are getting duplicates. But search key won't result in duplicates. Only results uniques. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Default value. Tell me. What is the importance of this default value? How you can use it?
In doing the search, we put a constant value whenever we go to the search page. By default, it will give that value.
Search page or main page?
Main page, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely right. Why? Because default value you would like to populate whenever you are trying to add new information. Like, if I would like to add, whenever I am trying to add a new value, let's say employee number 4, I would like to see my joining date as system date. Every time. Then I would like to go with this joining date as percentage date. Then it will display for us the system date. Whenever I am trying to add a new value, like this. Can I make gender also as a default?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. But gender has some already predefined values. Unknown I am selecting as a default value. Now, just try to add a new value. I'm trying to form two values are displaying by default. Required. Gives us, yes, you're right. Then, okay, let's try to do one more transaction. Highlighted fields are required, right?
Yes.
We just chosen the checkbox required. We have not given any information to the system. Whenever I am leaving my name is empty, please fire this error message. Getting the point. Then, how this error message is firing? What type of message we can call it is? Still, this is firing, field is required. How system is identifying this error message should fire? What we can call this functionality?
No idea, sir.
System edits. System edits. System validation.
Come again, system,
Edit.
edit.
System edits.
Okay, system edits.
System edits. That means system itself will do validation for us. In the PeopleSoft, edit means validation. Even you will say, field did it, it's an event. We will write some validation in that event, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, all important properties we covered so far. Next, we will discuss about this, some other discussions. Very important discussion we have to cover. Parent and child relationship building. Do you know how to build a parent and child relationship in the page?
Come again, sir?
How you will design a parent and child relationship in PeopleSoft records.
I have got some idea. It should have the same keys.
We will see now. I will give you one functionality. Let guide me how we can build it. As of now, we are displaying only employee information on the page. Every time, whenever I am coming onto my page, I am able to see only one employee. First tell me how many levels we can build on the PeopleSoft page.
3?
Are you sure?
Not sure.
You are 3. 3 is right. 3 only. But how we will build that relationship? Okay, let's say in the page you are displaying employee information. On the same page, I would like to add my dependents also. But dependents can be more than one. For every employee, we can have more than one dependent. Maybe your spouse, your children, your parents, all are dependents. I would like to add those dependent details. CHE. Fine. Build it. Now on the page. Okay, just adjust like this. Employee name. Joining date, gender. I would like to add my dependents here. How can I do it?
We need to create a page and then component and then put it in the menu.
Again, can we place it here?
Sorry, come again, sir.
No, I would like to display the dependents on the same page only.
Yes, we can insert grid, scroll.
Which one can I choose here? Which is suitable for our requirement?
Scroll area.
Okay, fine. Okay. Next.
And then drag the
Dependent
name,
information.
ID, yes. And
Okay.
yes.
Can I drag the employee also?
No.
No, not required, right? Why? Because it's already there on the page.
Yes.
Okay. Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now you are absolutely right. Just I am giving some basic changes like this, just displaying the scroll area, but I am giving some title for that. Label, display title. Here I am giving just some meaningful information. Dependent info, something like that. Here like this, dependent info. Okay. Now we will see in the front end. Yes, we can give a number of dependents here. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, I would like to create one more level. Let's say your dependent has education details. Some education details.
Okay.
I would like to capture those education institution information. Schooling, plus two, and graduation, post-graduation, all those details I would like to capture. Now, I would like to capture one more level, where we can see the levels here in the order. 0 and 1. 0 is the parent, 1 is the child. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, I would like to create one more level. As simple as that. Once we created one level, next one more level. For this level 2, which is the parent table?
The employee table.
No. For level 2, level 1 is the parent.
Okay.
Here, everybody will confuse. I will give you one simple clarification. If I am asking, shall I please get the dependent details? Then you will simply write the details like your query like CHE, DEPN, and TBL. But before running this query, you will ask me, Venkat, you are asking me to get the dependent details, but who is the employee? Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Without getting that employee information, whatever the data you are fetching by using this query, the data is not suitable for my requirement. In the same way, if I am asking, shall we please get the institutional information? Then you will first ask me one question. First basic question is, Venkat, institution is okay, but which dependent you are asking? Who is the employee for the dependent? That means it's a chain, right?
Yeah.
Level 3 purely depends on level 2. Level 2 purely depends on level 1. Level 1 purely depends on level 0. Institution info is inside the dependent info.
I see.
In the structure preparation, we won't do anything. We will just decide this is the level 2. That's it.
I see.
Now you are clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now, coming to the third. One more level I have to do. I would like to increase my page. That's why I'm going to the page properties. Okay, let's say it's a custom size. I'm increasing the height to 500, something like this. Here I would like to add my third level. Let's say every institution has number of locations, branches. I would like to create one more record which is holding the location information of the institution. Then for the location table, who is the parent?
The institution table.
Absolutely. How many key fields are there?
3.
3. Just drag and drop. Next, use your fields like location and location description, something like that. For my table, location is key. Just build it. Every time you are building a record, please check in the database the record built properly or not. Why? Because sometimes application designer will behave somewhat of odd. That was the reason. Everybody will suggest, please check the record structure properly. Fine. Next, I would like to add those details here in level 3, right? The last
Yes,
level.
Yes,
But
sir.
I would like to display in the name of a grid, not in the scroll. Can I do it? Yes. I can do it like this. Right?
Yes, sir.
Next. What is the level? Level number 3. What is the, can I display title for the grid? Yes, I am displaying title, properties, as location info. Next, I am adding my location details here, location and location description. Save it. We are done. Observe carefully. Institution is inside the dependent, location is inside the institution.
Yes, sir.
Here I am asking you one question. Okay, we are using two properties, scroll areas and grids, to design the levels. Can I use grid in level 1 and scroll area in level 2?
I don't think so.
You are absolutely right. Why? Because grid has some rigid structure. I will show you with proof. If I am using scroll area on the page, if I am able to display, can I able to display the grid within the scroll? Yes, already we have a proof here. We are displaying. But vice versa, try to do it. Insert scroll area in the grid. Scroll area is invalid grid column. Cannot insert scroll area page field into grid. Okay, fine. Can I insert grid into grid? Just do it. Grid is invalid column. Then like this, view all command, it will display beautifully like this. But if you are displaying view all in the scroll level, it will disturb the page structure. That means without disturbing the page structure, we can display multiple rows of the grid, but we can't in the name of scroll. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Very, very, very important discussion. Why? Because every PeopleSoft page has the levels. Even if you go with the delivered pages, any of the page, let's say go for the job page, it has the level. Let's say open any of the employee here. If you open the job page of that component, job data component, you will see number of levels are there. Even in the backend, you can open that. Job data 1. This is the page. This is level 0 employee data, and this is the work login details in the level 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Here, even in the in this scenario here, you will see 0 and 1 like this. Number 2 also there on the page. That means to understand the delivered page structure, we should build this sample structure for our understanding. It's must. Is it clear, Jerry, or any doubts as of now in parent and child?
It's clear, sir.
Basic sessions, we will move a little bit slower.